The Whispers in the Cornfield. Lena had always loved visiting her grandparents' farm in the countryside. The wide open fields, the scent of fresh earth, and the rustling of the cornstalks in the wind felt like home. But this year, something felt off. It started the first night. As she lay in bed, she heard it, whispers, barely audible, floating through the open window. She sat up, heart pounding, straining to make out the words. But there was nothing, just the wind in the cornfield. The next day, she asked her grandmother about it. "Oh, you must have heard the cornfolk," Grandma said absently while peeling apples. Lena laughed. "The what?" Grandma's knife paused mid-slice. "The cornfolk," she repeated, quieter this time. "They live in the fields. They whisper at night, calling for company. If you listen too long, you might just find yourself walking out to meet them." Lena shivered. That's just a story, right? Grandma only sighed and went back to peeling. That night, Lena couldn't sleep. The whispering started again, soft and insistent. This time, she could almost make out the words. They were calling her name. She threw back the covers and walked to the window. The cornstalks swayed, though there was no wind. Shadows shifted between them. Slowly, as if in a trance, Lena stepped outside. The whispers grew louder, excited. The cornfield beckoned. She took one step forward, then another. The stalks parted for her, revealing a narrow path deeper into the field. The whispering turned to laughter, dry and crackling like dead leaves. A cold hand grabbed her wrist. She screamed and whirled around. Grandpa stood there, his eyes wide with terror. "Never walk into the corn at night," he hissed. "Never." The next morning, Lena noticed something strange. Footprints in the dirt leading from her window into the field. But they weren't hers. And at the edge of the cornfield, something small and pale watched her with hollow, hungry eyes.